All right, guys, it seems like we've got a couple questions on the method of substitution. Graphing seems okay, elimination seems really strong, but substitution we need to work on a little bit more. So the key to this is being careful and actually recognizing how to rewrite our variables in terms of each other. This is something we've done last semester as far as writing a variable in terms of another. But now we're going to review that and then actually use that in our method of substitution. We have a system of equations here, two equations, x minus 4y equals 11 and 2y minus x equals negative 7. What I'm trying to do is write either x or y in terms of the other variable. Something I like to do is look for a variable whose coefficient is 1. I see right away that the coefficient for x is 1, and so I'm going to rewrite x in terms of y. This way, x minus 4y equals 11 becomes, adding 4y to each side, to isolate x, x equals 11 plus 4y. So now I've rewritten x in terms of y. What this means is I'm going to substitute 11 plus 4y for any time I see x in my other equation. Because I've just said that x is the same thing as 11 plus 4y, so why not put 11 plus 4y in for x? So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite my equation again. And now I'm going to substitute 11 plus 4y for x. So that means I've got 2y minus the quantity 11 plus 4y equals negative 7. The key here is making sure that you put whatever your one variable equals in parentheses, because whatever operations on the outside is going to happen to every part on the inside. What I'm talking about is the distributive property. So now I'm going to distribute the negative. And negative times 4y is negative 4y equals negative 7. Now I'm going to isolate my variable. I'm going to simplify and isolate my variable. So 2y minus 4y is negative 2y minus 11 equals negative 7. Adding 11 to each side will help me get y by itself. And so now I'm left with 2y, which equals positive 4. I'm going to divide by negative 2 on each side, and now I get y equal to negative 2. So I've solved for one of my variables. So y equals negative 2 is one of my solutions. Now that I have this, I'm actually going to go back up here where it says x equals 11 plus 4y, and I'm going to plug in my y equals negative 2 for the y in this equation. So I'm going to rewrite at the top of my paper just to kind of keep track of everything, the things that I have. I'm going to kind of take inventory. Okay, so I've rewritten x equals 11 plus 4y and y equals negative 2. So I'm going to plug in negative 2 for y. This means that I have x equals 11 plus 4 times negative 2. Simplifying that, I get x equals 11 minus 8. Simplifying that, I get x equals 3. So now I've solved for x and for y. When I write the solution to my problem, the way that I write it is in a coordinate system. X would be first, followed by y. So 3, negative 2 is my answer to the solution. You can check this by plugging in 3 for x and negative 2 for y. So if I do that, 3 minus 4 times negative 2 equals 3 plus 8, which does in fact equal 11. I can check it for this equation. 2 times negative 2 minus 3 equals 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 minus 3, which equals negative 7, and that checks out as well.